Are you tired of losing Madden games and feeling behind? Well, look no further because this video is for you. I'll be breaking down 6 easy pro-level tips that will instantly help you improve and win more Madden games. I've helped thousands of players level up their skills, and now it's your turn. So let's get started. For tip number 1, you need to start using this overpowered route called a short post. Now on the right side of your screen right now, we have a short post, and the reason short posts are so good is because they beat man or zone extremely well, like 50 times better than a hot routed post. So you're gonna see we have a hot routed post on the left side of your screen now, so this post right here, and it breaks a lot deeper than the short post. And this short post, it's almost like an extended slant, and it just beats man a lot better, and it gets underneath deep blue zones a lot better as well. So on defense, we have a cover 4 drop right now. And what you're going to see is that this short post is going to get wide open in the intermediate parts of the field, just like that. And a regular hot routed post will not be able to do that, and it's a lot harder to throw. So let me show you exactly what I mean here. So this short post cuts into an area that is in between the deep zones and the underneath zones, creating an open spot for you to throw for an easy catch against zone defense. So now I want you to watch the deep post, and it's much harder to throw. It's possible, but it's a lot harder to throw against zone coverage with that deep hot routed post right here. I'm gonna snap this ball, and you're gonna see that it's a lot harder, and that defender is able to make a play. It's still throwable with a better pass lead, but again, it's a lot harder. So let's do one more example. So we're in a cover 4 drop on defense. We have our short post on the right side of your screen. I'm gonna snap the ball, and you're gonna see that the short post gets open in the intermediate parts of the field, underneath the deep blue zones and over top of the linebackers. And you saw the difference between that post and the hot routed post. So now I want to show you the short post versus man coverage. So right here, we're in man coverage, and I'll even actually shade up here since we're running, a deeper route. And I want you to see how good the short post beats man coverage. Now, one thing to remember is that hot routed posts still could beat man, but they're just not as good as short posts. Short posts are like 50 times better at beating man, and they're just literally the best route in the game. You're gonna see that time and time again. We're gonna be able to create separation with that short post, and right there, that tight end Warren isn't even that fast, and because the short post is so good, he's able to cut and create separation. For tip number 2, this real-life blitzing concept called overload blitzes are taking over Madden 26. Now on the screen right now, we have an overload blitz where we have 5 rushers versus 5 blockers, but we have more rushers on one side of the line. So if you were to look to the left side, we actually have 4 players blitzing on the left side, and there's only 3 blockers. So that automatically puts the offensive line at a disadvantage because we have more guys blitzing on that side than there are blockers. So I'm gonna snap this ball, and you're gonna see that we're gonna get one guy free off the edge for an easy sack. Now you can run this type of blitz in a lot of different formations, but I want to show you exactly what formation and play that I'm in so you can run the exact same blitz that I'm running here. So right now I'm in the formation 3-4 odd in the Patriots playbook. And for the adjustments, you want to go to your coaching adjustments by clicking the right stick in, and you do want auto flip off, and that's the only coaching adjustment that you really need. You want that to be off so you know what side the blitz is going to be going to every single time. Then we're going to go into the 3-4 odd formation, and we're going to go to pinch buck 0. Now once you're in the play, the first adjustment you're going to make is show blitz your linebackers by pressing right on the D-pad and then press RB or R1, and that will walk your linebackers down to the line of scrimmage. Your next adjustment is to shift your D-line to the side of the blitzing linebacker, which in this case, it's the linebacker to the left. So we're going to press left on the D-pad and then left with the left stick to shift our D-line to the left. Then the last adjustment, it's only 3 adjustments. All we're going to do is put our D-end opposite of the side of the blitz in a zone. So that would be the right side D-end, and we can do this by double tapping left on the D-pad, pressing that player's icon, and then we can put him in any zone that we want. For this, I might just put him on a flat, and I like putting him on a hard flat because if the running back's on a flat, well, even though our user's manned up, we could actually just then user the middle of the field because we have a flat on that side to guard the running back. And then with your user, I just like staying down here trying to occupy any of the linemen, and you're going to see that we're going to get an easy screaming blitz every time because we're overloading one side of the line. So that's forcing the offense to have to block an extra player or shift their D-line, or I'm sorry, not shift, slide their D-line that way to block the blitz. So we're making the offense work all of the time, and if they don't adjust, their blocking assignments, they're gonna get screamed at every single time. Hey guys, if you want more pro tips and full game plans guaranteed to help you win more games and improve, check out playbookprofessor.gg and use the code RZR30 for 30% off. At playbookprofessor.gg, myself and other top creators and players teach schemes, concepts, and strategies that you can apply instantly or apply to your own playing style to win more games. 97% of members said they've won more games since joining, so if you want to join the community, the link is at the top of the description, and remember, use code RZR30 for 30% off. Now, back to the video. For tip number 3, this unique RPO will have you scoring in the red zone every single time. The play is RPO alert QB draw in the formation gun empty quads. This can be found in the Buccaneers and Jaguars playbook. Now in this play, you always want to be sure you have the quads side lined up to the wide side of the field. Now your first read in this play is always going to be the bubble. If the bubble is open, we're going to hit him every single time, and you're going to see that the blocking out on the perimeter is really good, and you can just walk in the end zone. And that was against a cover 2 zone that a lot of people like to run in the red zone. So this is a shaded down cover 2 zone with a hard flat on the outside, and you're gonna see that the blocking is just really good, and once again, we walk inside the end zone. So now let's try a cover 3 hard flat. So now we're gonna go to cover 3, we're gonna shade underneath. Now the hard flat is on the slot cornerback, and we're gonna snap this ball, and you're gonna see that the blocking is still really good. We're gonna take this to the outside and score. A little tip, if you want to run this, you could also sub in tight ends at the blocking positions, so you have better blocking out on the perimeter for the RPO bubble. So now let's just say that the RPO is going to be guarded, right? Well, if you see the RPO is guarded, all we have to do is run the ball with the QB, and the blocking is pretty good. They're able to hold on to their blocks a lot better, and you see we are able to score an easy touchdown. So let's do that again. Let's just say the RPO is guarded against man, and right here, our blocking is holding up. And if you have a faster QB, obviously you're gonna get in the end zone a lot more, like Lamar Jackson, or just anyone faster than Baker. He's not slow, but you know, it's tough to run with them. But you see that we're able to score here almost every single time if that RPO is guarded. So if the RPO is guarded, you're just going to run the draw with the QB. For tip number 4, start forcing your opponent to make mistakes by disguising your defense. Now real quick, I want you to look at our defense. So we have one deep safety. And when you're playing somebody who's good and knows what they're doing, they know that one deep safety means it's either going to be cover 3 zone or cover 1 man. So if they know that it's cover 3 or cover 1, they're going to be able to pick apart your defense because through process of elimination, they know what defense you're probably going to be in. And that is where disguising your coverage comes in, and it's something you need to do to become a better defender. So what we're going to do on defense, we're going to go to the play call screen, and we're going to flick the right stick to the right or left to change our coverage shell. And what you want to do is change it to a cover 4 shell. Now you could change it to a cover 2 shell, but I prefer cover 4 because this will have the outside corners 8 yards back from the line of scrimmage. So in a cover 2 shell, they'll have the outside corners 5 yards. So I'll show you that real fast. So this is a cover 2 shell, and the outside corners are 5 yards off the ball, 5 to 6 yards off the ball. And then if we go to a cover 4 shell, they're going to be 8 yards off the ball, and they just have a better cushion to not get beat deep. So we're going to go to our cover 4 shell, and you see they are now 8 yards off the ball. But here's one thing I want you to look at. We are still in a cover 3 shell, but now we have 2 deep safeties instead of 1, and that 1 safety will show the offense exactly what we're in. But now, since we're in a cover 4 shell, every single defense that we're in is going to look the exact same with 2 deep safeties and 2 outside corners 8 yards off the ball. So let me show you one more comparison. So we're going to go to no coverage shell at all. So we're just going to go to default, and I'm going to click that same shell, that cover 3 shell. And now we have 1 deep safety. So now the offense can tell what you're in. Then we're going to switch to a cover 4 shell, right? Cover 4 shell, cover 3 match, click the offensive play. And now we're in a cover 4 shell, but we're still in a cover 3 coverage. So this is how you can disguise your coverages and not give your opponent any tell pre-snap. Now here's one more tip. Let's say you've been playing a lot of zone coverage, right? And you haven't been sending a lot of blitzes. Well, one thing you can do is keep that cover 4 shell on and then go to a blitz that you like, right? And they'll just click one of their plays, And now you're in a blitz, but it still looks like a cover 4 shell. So that's one way you can completely surprise your opponent, because the whole day or the whole game, you've been just running zone coverage, not sending blitzes, and then you hit them with this play that looks the exact same, but it's a cover 0 blitz. For tip number 5, steal this insane route combo to beat man coverage. The play is motion smash Y shake in the formation gun tight, and this can be found in the Bills, Broncos, or Dolphins playbook. Now in this play, you always want the running back lined up to the short side of the field. Now for the hot routes, what we're gonna do is custom stem the corner route on the player opposite of the running back all the way down. So we're gonna press Y or triangle, press that wide receiver's icon, hold LB or L1, then move the left stick all the way down until that post on the left side of your screen reaches its minimal depth. Then the last adjustment is to simply put your running back on an out route, and the play will look like this. Now your first read in the play is going to be the corner route on the inside wide receiver, and you're gonna see that this corner route absolutely fries man coverage right off the bat. Press man, non-press man, it will fry man coverage. With a good pass lead to the outside away from the defender, you're gonna get easy yards. Now if that corner is not open, then we're gonna look at that zig route on the outside wide receiver, and this zig could also create separation just like that. He made the guy literally almost fall. You just want to pass lead it again outside away from the defender, rack catch it, and keep moving the chains. Now you saw right there that we have 2 great man beaters on the left side, but what's crazy is that those 2 routes aren't even the best man beaters in this play. The shake route by the tight end, so on the inside wide receiver, on the running back side, this route right here on your screen, is one of the best man beaters in the entire game. He completely makes the defender look silly. Watch this. I'm going to snap this ball, and you're going to see that he creates a ton of separation. That is a tight end that is manned up by a corner, and the tight end is creating that much separation. Right there, I don't even think I press. Watch, I can press my cover 2 man like a lot of people do. I'll set up my play, and you're going to see, I'll just block my running back here because why not, so we have extra time. And you're going to see that the tight end is going to create separation, pass lead it away from the defender, rack catch it, then get up the field. So that is your 3rd read, and that is one of the best routes versus man defense. Now your 4th read in this play is just going to be the running back out route. This out route is really just a check down route, but it does beat man very, very well. Running back versus linebacker, it's a tough matchup. It's just very hard to guard the running back out of the backfield, and that is your emergency option. Now we still have this corner route by the outside wide receiver, and this is kind of just a window dressing route. It could get open versus man, but because it's on the short side, it's tougher to create a ton of separation. But if you like the look over there, you can definitely throw it to that corner. For tip number 6, use this secret defense to completely shut down the best RPO in the game. Now, if you guys have been playing Madden online, you probably know about this RPO in bunch tight end called RPO alert bubble. And you're gonna see we have a flat over there, and that flat is still not gonna guard this RPO. It looks like it should, but it just doesn't. And this RPO can give you a lot of issues, but I'm gonna give you the easiest way to guard this RPO that not many people know about. So now I'm gonna go to the play call screen to show you exactly what you need to do to guard this RPO for good. So right now I'm in the formation nickel 2-4, but you can run any formation that has the play cover 9 in it. So this has cover 9 in it, that's why I'm running nickel 2-4 here. Now you also wanna be in a defense that has coverage shells. So in this defense, I always want to be sure that I'm in a cover 4 shell. Then we're going to click on cover 9, and I will go to the RPO. So once you're in the play, there's only 2 adjustments that you have to make. First, you have to pass commit by pressing RB or R1, then up on the right stick. Then you need to move the 3-rec linebacker over to the bunch side, kind of over that receiver that's on the bubble. Then when they snap the ball, you're going to see that the 3-rec is going to guard the bubble just like that every single time, as long as you do all those coaching adjustments and you do the adjustments in the play. So again, pass commit, move the 3-rec over, then snap the ball, and he is going to be there every time to light that guy up. We'll do it one more time just to show you how consistent it is. We're going to pass commit, move the 3-rec over, they are going to snap the ball, and he is there to once again make a play. Now you might be wondering, well, if I pass commit, can't they just run the ball? Well, guess what? There are other adjustments we can do to stop the run as well. So we're still gonna do the same adjustments. We're gonna pass commit, move this guy over. Then what we're gonna do is pinch our D-line by pressing left on the D-pad and down on the D-pad. And then we're going to slant outside by pressing left on the D-pad and up on the right stick. So just 4 adjustments. And all we're gonna do, we're gonna user this linebacker, and we're going to shoot this A-gap to destroy the run. So right here, if they just run the ball, well, guess what? I'm right there to stop the run, and now this play is completely shut down. all with the play Cover 9. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love this video going over the best offense in Madden 26. So I'll see you over there, and thanks for watching.